Sussex in jeopardy. Harry and Meghan quaking for fresh proof lays bare naked truth of Oprah interview. Fresh revelations from Meghan Markle's privacy battle have laid bare an uncomfortable truth for the Sussexes, according to a royal commentator. The Court of Appeal heard new evidence this week as part of the appeal by the publisher of the Mail on Sunday appeal against the decision to grant summary judgment to the Duchess of Sussex on her privacy and copyright claims. The court heard that Meghan and Harry's former communications secretary Jason Knauf did provide information to the authors of the flattering Finding Freedom biography, and the Duchess was forced to apologize for misleading the High Court. Royal expert Camilla Tominey claimed that the revelations have laid bare another uncomfortable truth for the couple. Writing in The Telegraph, Ms. Tominey said, "Far from being unsupported by the institution, as they described the monarchy to interviewer Oprah Winfrey, the evidence appears to tell a different story. Rather than being abandoned, it is a damning indictment of the gospel according to Harry and Meghan. Of course, what we have really learned from this week's court proceedings is how much control the Sussexes actually had all along, and how much those around them desperately tried to save them from themselves." Last month, PR guru Richard Fitzwilliams also claimed Meghan Markle and husband Prince Harry had total control over their interview with Oprah Winfrey. The public relations specialist claims they only agreed to their landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey back in March because they had total control over it. He shared, "I think the control was pretty total in the Oprah Winfrey interview, for CBS," he says. "She was on their side and knew what message they wanted to put across, just as I think they knew what the questions were going to be. They were going for emotion and had an initial favorable response in the places where they wanted it. I imagine they will expect more of the same with Netflix, and that deal will, of course, make them a vast amount of money as well," he added to this week's Radio Times. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has apologized for misleading a British court about the extent of her cooperation with the authors of a sympathetic book about her and Prince Harry. The Duchess said she did not remember the discussions with Jason Knauf when she gave evidence earlier in the case, and I apologize to the court for the fact that I had not remembered these exchanges at the time. I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court, she said. In early 2021, Meghan Markle shocked the world when she sat down with Oprah Winfrey for a tell-all interview. Body language expert Jesus Enrique Rosas, who also goes by the Body Language Guy on social media, recently dived into this particular segment of the Oprah interview. According to Rosas' video on YouTube, there were 4 signals that Meghan was lying when talking to Oprah about her wedding, for example, when she touched her nose, blinked for a long time, raised her eyebrows, and had her palm open and facing up. Rosas noted that these signals do not necessarily indicate a person is lying when done by themselves, but when seen one after another, it can raise suspicions. Rosas also accused Meghan of using a manipulative strategy calling double binding. He speculated that Meghan likely considered 2 scenarios before making the claim about her wedding: 1, the Archbishop does not make any statement disproving her, and 2, he disproves what she said as false. Rosas noted that in both of these scenarios, Meghan could report a victory. In the first scenario, she managed to reinforce that aura of being special, of being a rebel that does not abide by the monarchy's customs and rules, Rosas said. Meanwhile, the second scenario would allegedly add more weight to Meghan's claim that she was being attacked by this huge institution. As a result, Rosas speculated that Meghan's claim about her wedding likely put the Archbishop in a very uncomfortable position.